Hi everyone, this is Big Boss Calvin 83. Don't tell me how to react. You know when you've been mistreated, disrespected, harassed, ridiculed, dumped on, shit on, spat on, and you done nothing to get to be mistreated. Nobody does anything to get mistreated and discriminated against. Nobody does anything to get it warranted. So why do we blame the victim? I'll tell you why. We live in a world full of assholes. That's why. That's why. Oh, turn my lights on. That's what we do. They always tell the victim how to react, but they're not going through that negative experience themselves. And it's hypocritical because most of the people who say this shit ain't going through that shit themselves. Come on, car. You know what I'm saying? So it's absurd. Most of the people who say this, ignore them. Oh, just ignore them, turn the other cheek. These motherfuckers will never turn the other cheek nor ignore that person. I understand what they're trying to do. If someone's trying to provoke you, trying to get inside your head, that ignore shit only works for a short time. But after a while, the bullying does not stop. You know what I'm saying? It does not stop. It gets worse and worse and worse. It gets worse. That person doesn't stop. The more you ignore them, the more they want to fuck with you. The more they want to degrade you. The more they want to humiliate you, ridicule you, bully you, and disrespect you, and harass you. That doesn't stop. I'm so sick of hearing that, oh, kids will be kids. That's nothing more than bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? It's fucking bullshit. No, man. I mean, why do you always tell the victim how to react to their mistreatment? Them being attacked and abused. Why are you telling them how to react and respond? Nobody would ever tell a woman who's about to get raped how to react. If she got a gun or a weapon to kill the rapist and cut his dick off or fucking murder him, that's what she's gonna do. Nobody tells her how to react and respond. That's absurd. But when it comes to bullying, when it comes to people having a bigoted attitude, being racist towards you, sexist towards you, we're telling them, oh, you gotta react, you just gotta ignore it. Oh, they're just girls. Kids will be kids. They just don't know no better. Turn the other cheek. Fuck that turn the other cheek bullshit. Because, and the worst part is, the more you ignore it, the more they want to fuck with you. The more they feel they can get away with shit. The more they feel they can antagonize you, heckle you. Because I've been there. All that ignore shit don't fucking work. It does not work. It doesn't work at all. I'm so sick and tired of people telling the other person how to fucking react. And you need to turn your lights on behind me. It doesn't work. Real talk, it does not work. You need to fight back. You need to stand up for yourself, but here's the kicker. When you try to stand up for yourself, you get no support. Nobody stands behind you. The person who's a victim of bullying and any form of social injustice doesn't get no support. Everybody throws them underneath the bus. I'll tell you why. Because you're fucking undesirable. That's what it comes down to. You're fucking undesirable. That's all you are. You're undesirable. You're undesirable. That's why they say that shit. But I bet you if you are a person of the status quo, you get help and support. You can react any kind of way. You can be all hostile. You can go overkill and defending yourself. You can strike back and then they'll do fucking overkill on a motherfucker. and everybody supports you, oh, you're in the right. But if you defend yourself as an undesirable, you're supposed to be a good old boy. You're supposed to be a nice guy. You're supposed to just take it in the ass. You're supposed to take the abuse. That's the evil. That's how evil our society is. We're supposed to take it. We're supposed to fucking take it. I mean, fuck out of here. You don't have to take it. Fight back, fight for your own. Even though you're on your own and nobody has your back, you got no other choice. That's how evil this world is. Like I'm saying, it's retarded to tell somebody just to ignore it when the problem's gonna get fucking worse. There's no solution to that shit. You know, there's no solution to that bullshit. Ignore it. Get out of here. I mean, the more you ignore it, the more the people feel they can get away with shit. Fuck with you, bully you, heckle you, disrespect you, degrade you, humiliate you, harass you, you name it. Ignoring doesn't fucking work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work at all, I'm telling you. Fuck what they tell you. Take the high road. Why the fuck do you gotta take the high road? Really? Why the fuck do you gotta take the high road? There's no benefit to taking the high road. There's no reward for being a good person. So why it's hypocritical to tell somebody to do something that you wouldn't do yourself. I call bullshit. You know, I call bullshit. It's absurd and hypocritical. Because these people who say that, oh, bullying, oh, it's just, oh, kids will be kids. These are fucking adult bullies who saying this shit. And it's annoying to keep saying, oh, take the high road, oh, ignore them. Why the fuck? I'm not gonna ignore injustice, being mistreated. You're crazy. No, stand up for yourself. There's no fucking reward for taking the high road. There's no fucking reward for being a good person. There's no reward for it. I'm telling you right now, there's no reward for this shit. There's no reward for it. I mean, you're gonna take the high road, and the bullying and the abuse, it's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop. It ain't gonna stop. It's gonna get worse and worse and worse. I mean, it's absurd. Oh, just ignore them, turn the fucking other cheek. And I'm telling you one thing, black people have been told that forever. Black Americans, and specifically, been told to just deal with the racism and injustice. Don't fight back. Have this religious nuts and berries, and oh, evil is gonna come. Oh, people are gonna get their karma and shit. No, they're not. I mean, evil has been going on for a long time. And where's the karma? I mean, these people had their lives. I mean, karma should be whooping ass right now. I'm taking the high road. I'm living right, doing the right thing, and I'm being treated like shit, and I'm being discriminated, and I'm being disrespected and attacked and bullied and fucked with all the time. And I'm tired of it. And I'm tired of that people saying, fucking bullies, former child bullies who are now adult bullies saying, ignore them, turn the other cheek. Deal with it. You're gonna have to work with people that you don't like. It's a part of life. Just deal with it. Don't deal with it. Don't deal with it at all. Don't deal with evil. You don't have to put up with it. Forget it. Screw it. I mean, and the reason why they say that, particularly schools, because they don't want no lawsuit, because they're protecting themselves from liability. They don't want the person who's being victimized to stand up for themselves. So that's why they say that dumb shit. That's why they say that dumb shit. And also, if the kid has money, or is a popular kid, or the kid is the status quo, you know how the school system favors that child. The people in the workforce, the person could be a fucking asshole, but they got good stats and money, and they're they fall into that groupthink mentality of what is to be a desirable. Oh, if you as an undesirable to stand up for yourself, you get attacked. You get attacked. You don't get no support. Nobody has your back. I mean, and you're in the wrong when you're in the right. It's just really absurd, and then nobody does anything about it. You report it over and over again. You report it here and there, and nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit. They don't give a shit. It's like nobody cares, man. Nobody cares about the victim unless they're a fucking desirable, unless you come from a family of money, unless you got good looks, fat, stem, and money. I mean, what's worse is when the abuser and the bully is a fucking female bullying a guy. Nobody definitely gives a shit. And you as a man defend yourself, you're a bad person. You're less of a man. And if you're a person of color, like a black man defending yourself against a racist Caucasian person, it doesn't have to necessarily be a racist Caucasian. It can be a racist Hispanic, Latino, racist Asian, Arab. You defend yourself. Everybody says you're the thug, you're the bad guy. It's just complete injustice. And and the victim is always told, don't do anything about it, don't say nothing, because these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you. They want to sweep shit under the rug, but they won't sweep they won't sweep anything under the rug for you, even if it's just, even if it's vigilante justice. I'm telling you right now, don't take the high road. There's no reward for it. I'm not advocating violence, but you got to defend yourself. You gotta stand up for yourself. Even if it's a life and death situation. Fuck what people tell you. Don't do this ignore shit. You're not gonna get nowhere with it. When somebody attacks you, you gotta fight back, and you have every right to defend yourself. But take them as, even if you end up going to jail. All I gotta say, learn your laws, get a lawyer. I mean, fuck when they tell you, especially when it comes to domestic violence and a man gets abused by a woman, or and they say crawl into the ball and take it. Doesn't have to be. You don't even have to be taking the girl. If a woman attacks you, a man's supposed to just sit back and take it. But like I said, man, if a woman attacks you, you hit the bitch back. Fuck the consequences, because even if you don't do nothing about it, you're still the villain. I'm telling you, if you come across a racist person, particularly if you're a man of color, you come across racist Caucasians or any other group who just targets particularly black people in America, and even the world, but in America, I'm speaking about because I live in America. This is what goes on in America. If you're a black man and you get attacked, or a black woman, you just gotta defend yourself against these racist motherfuckers. All these other racist ethnic groups. Because they think they can fuck with you and get away with it. I'm not advocating people violence. I'm just saying, make the smart choice. If you're feeling threatened and you stand your ground, use the stand your ground law. You got George Zimmerman who just victimized a kid and gets away with it. So you might as well take the same route. I mean, Florida's letting people get away with murder. Letting people get away with shit, killing your kids. Killing kids. I mean, this is only saying, I know you can kill a child and get away with it. So they're breaking the law. It's a lawless land. So I'm just saying, take matters to your own hands and don't depend on the system, because the system ain't got your back. Because my thing is, defend yourself. If you feel threatened and somebody's attacking you, harassing you, bullying, stand up for your fucking selves. You ain't got nothing to lose. That's right, because when you ignore them or you take the high road and turn the other cheek, you're protecting your fucking abuser. So fight back. And remember this as a rule of thumb. Passively accepting evil is not a virtue. That's all I gotta say. I'm out. Peace.